because you do it very well, really.
Hello, good night.
What is your dream?
I never thought life would put me in front of a stage like this. I never imagined I'd end up standing under these lights, in front of thousands of people, my heart racing. Not for me, but for someone very special. Someone who, for many, would be impossible to imagine here. A monkey. Yes, you heard right, a monkey. But before you judge, let me tell you our story. My name is Gabriel. I'm a researcher in the field of biology, and for many years I worked visiting zoos, reserves, and conservation centers. I grew up fascinated by animal life because deep down I always felt closer to them than to people. And perhaps to understand why, I must open my heart and tell you something I never dared to share in front of an audience. As a child, my life wasn't easy. I grew up in a home where the deprivation wasn't only material, but also emotional. My parents separated when I was barely learning to read. I remember the arguments, the shouting, slamming doors, and the tears I hid under my pillow so no one would think I was weak. My mother worked long hours, and my father, well, he decided to take a different path, one I didn't fit in with. At school, things weren't any better. I was a shy, quiet child, and I became an easy target for teasing. I often ate lunch alone, sitting in a corner, listening to others laugh at me. I came to believe I was worthless, that there was nothing in me worthy of being loved. But there was something that saved me whenever darkness seemed to swallow me whole. Music, the piano. There wasn't money to buy one at home, but the neighborhood church had a small, old piano with yellowed keys and out-of-tune strings. I would stay after Mass alone, caressing those keys. I couldn't read music, but I discovered that my fingers could tell what my voice didn't say. The piano became my refuge, the voice that told me, "Gabriel, you are not alone. You are safe here." Over the years, I managed to study, became a researcher, and promised myself that I would dedicate my life to caring for those who could not defend themselves, the animals. And it was on that path that I found the person who is here with me today. During one of my visits to a zoo, I ran into him, a small monkey with the most expressive eyes I had ever seen. But those eyes didn't reflect mischief or joy, but sadness. His body was weak, and it was clear that he had been mistreated, locked in a cage that was too small, ignored by visitors, and neglected by those who were supposed to protect him. Many saw him as just another animal, unimportant. I looked at him and saw myself, that child in a corner, invisible to everyone. That day, I made a decision that changed my life. I adopted him. It wasn't easy. Institutions don't make things easy when you want to take an animal from a zoo. But I fought, knocked on doors, signed papers, and went through administrative trials until I managed to keep him with me. And so our story began. At first, he was distrustful and fearful, just as I had been in my childhood. I fed him, cared for him, and little by little, he began to trust me. Every night after work, I would sit at home in front of my piano, and he would stay by my side. He would stare at me as if he understood every note. Sometimes, while I was playing, he would come closer and press a key, as if he wanted to participate in that silent conversation. What began as a game became a discovery. Day after day, that monkey began to imitate my movements, at first clumsily, then with surprising precision. I don't know at what point I stopped being the one teaching him, and I began to feel like he was teaching me. That monkey found in the piano the same thing that I found in my childhood, a refuge, a language to express what could not be expressed in words. And that was when I understood something that marked my life forever. Talent knows no species, no borders, no boundaries. Talent is a bridge between hearts. Many people called me crazy. My colleagues told me I was wasting my time, that what I saw was mere imitation, meaningless. But I knew there was something more. I felt it every time I heard him play, every time I saw the calm that filled his eyes as his fingers glided across the keys. That's why we're here today, on this stage. I didn't come just to show you a monkey who learned to play the piano. No, I'm here to tell you our truth, that all of us, absolutely all of us, have a music inside us waiting to be heard. If I, as a child who felt invisible, found refuge in music, and if he, as an abandoned being, found a new opportunity in music, then you too can find the strength to emerge from any darkness. Don't get me wrong, life didn't change overnight. There were nights when I thought we wouldn't make it, moments when I felt defeated. But every time I saw my partner sit down at the piano, I understood that resilience isn't a speech, it's a daily practice. Today, I don't care if we receive a yes or a no from this jury. What matters is that you, as you listen to us, remember that there is always a refuge, a note, a chord, a melody that can save you. Just as that old piano in the church saved me when I was a child, just as this little being was saved from indifference and now shines, just as I was rescued by music and by him, I want you to understand that no matter how difficult your past is, there is always a way to transform it into hope. Today, here in front of you, I am not just a researcher. I am that child who once cried in silence. I am the adult who learned to fight for those without a voice. And I am the friend of this wonderful being who is about to show you what resilience is capable of. Ladies and gentlemen, I present my companion. He will not speak. He doesn't need to, because his soul expresses itself in the purest way possible, with music. And now, my friend, this monkey, is going to play a song on the piano, a melody born of pain, but transformed into hope.
Well, let's go with everything.
You are a special being.
Congratulations.
You do it very well indeed.
4 yes.